Hey YouTube, I'm back with another in-depth English review. This time I'm playing Jarvan in the jungle and I'm against the Cho'Gath. The runes and masteries are in the description of the video, as well as the timestamps of the plays and mistakes for those of you who don't like to wait around too much. I believe I was third pick this game in my team. They already picked Cannon and Syndra, so we needed some AD damage and we needed some follow-up or engage. So Jarvan looked like a good pick here. Later on they picked Vladimir and Cho'Gath, and that's a bit of a problem for me. Cho'Gath's silence is very annoying for my combo, and the Vladimir pull is annoying to hit my EQ. But I can ult Vladimir, and then he can't pull out of my ult, so that's pretty good. So I'm starting red buff. The reason for this is because I want to gank top lane first. It's a very snowbally matchup in the top lane. If Kled gets a kill, he can keep on killing Cannon. And if Cannon gets a kill, he can keep on pushing and split pushing. So I'm going for red, bulls into blue buff, and then I'm going to gank top lane. That's my plan for the early game. So you see I clear pretty fast with starting E. I have a lot of AoE, so I do bigger camps like raptors pretty fast. Only downside is you lose a lot of mana. See, after 2 camps I already lost all my mana. So maybe you need something in your masteries for that. The missing mana regeneration mastery. Will probably be good for him, but I'm running Courage of the Colossus and 12 points in the offensive tree to get more damage. But yeah, when I have a blue buff it's fine. I'm waiting here. I hope this Kled hasn't warded, and I'm telling my cannon to bait. So I'm just typing bait in all chat and hoping this cannon goes for it. And we see him activating his E. That's a good moment for me to go in. I hit Kled with the EQ. After that we both flash after it. That was a bit of a waste. I get the first blood, so I'm pretty satisfied. But yeah, this cannon is not really ahead yet. I'm helping him push. See if Kled misses some minions, but he TP's back. So at least we got the TP. But the Kled will not miss many minions under his turret. So I'm going for the Scuttle Crab here. Knock it up, reduce its armor. Then I do it very quickly as Jarvan. So it's good for Jarvan to go for the Scuttle Crab if you have enough mana. So going for the mid lane gank. Coming up behind him. Syndra is a bit low though. And here you see the problem. I hit my EQ, my damage, but I don't get the knockup. As soon as I see Vladimir go into ghost mode, I walk after him to do as much damage as I can. And I get him with the swag flag. Nice. A bit aggressive of this Vladimir. He went for the 2v1 and yeah, I was pretty healthy, so he could max get 1 kill and maybe get out, but I still got him. I do make a mistake here though. I thought I could push fast enough for the Vladimir to miss something, but I don't. And now I take 2 waves from the mid lane, who's already 11 CS behind. And I don't push fast enough, so this Vladimir will get all this CS when he gets back into lane. And yeah, this Syndra will miss a lot, and also a lot of experience. So I kinda fucked over my mid laner here. Luckily this Syndra doesn't tilt. And she's already lagging. She tells me in an old chat. Later on she will go AFK for a bit, so later on it proved that it didn't really matter. But in this point of the game I was feeling pretty guilty. Because this Vladimir can now just push around this Syndra. That's why I'm going back. I know the Vladimir doesn't have an ignite, so I don't have to be afraid that he's gonna kill me this early on in the game. And here I go in to get some relief for my Syndra. She misses the stun. And the EQ goes through his pool again. I should bait his pool. But then he can just walk away from my flag and I can't hit him with my knockup anyway. Maybe if I use my flash, but I don't want to do that. So the bot lane gets a double kill, that's pretty good. Lucian Bard should have the lane pressure there. That's very nice. Cannon gets a solo kill. So this game is looking good, but like I said, the Syndra will go AFK and this Vladimir will become a beast later on. He's already the highest CS. No, the cannon has a bit more CS, but already one of the most fed in their team. And it's also the lane, the only lane that needs help, the mid lane. Because yeah, top is winning on its own, bot is winning on its own, Bard is already roaming mid, so I'm gonna go mid as well. But Cho'Gath is on the way here too. And I'm just gonna ult Vladimir once he gets out of his pool. Gonna try to go for Cho'Gath, but he flashes away. So we finally got some pressure for our mid laner. He got some nice damage in as well. Bard got some nice damage in. He died, but it's definitely worth. And I got another kill. So I'm deciding at this moment to go for Bruce or Jarvan. If I was behind, I would go for maxing W. And going for tank items. Maybe a black cleaver. But then going Cinderhulk and Spirit Visage, Deadman's Blade, something like that. But because I am so fat, and I'm one of the only AD damage sources in our team, I'm gonna go for, a Bruiser build. Which means for Jarvan, Warrior, Black Cleaver. And maybe a Maw for the magic damage dealers. Then I have 40% CDR, I have a lot of magic resist. So I'm giving this blue to Lucian. I would love it, but this Lucian is very fat as well. And I just took his kill. The bot gave me a nice speed up, so that was pretty good. So I'm not farming really well, to be honest. I'm applying early game pressure. Because Jarvan is so good in the early game at ganking. You have a knock up, you have a gap closer, and you have a slow. And you are tanky, and you have a lot of damage. So you need to utilize that. In the late game I will become more of a damage choking tank. But in the early game I need to do damage. So we see a fight going on in the mid lane again. I'm just gonna respond on my team. They should go for the tower, but it's hard with this Vladimir there. I'm checking the Raptors if they are up. Could have stolen them. Now I see if there are any wards here. So no wards. Wanted to go for the blue buff. Vladimir is going aggressive again. And here I missed my flag. That was very bad. But it doesn't really matter. As I can just kill Vladimir in my ult. But that was a very bad Q by me. A very good flash EQ from me here. Very nice that the Syndra got the plant. Because else Cho'Gath could have gotten away. So it was a bad play and a good play in one. Bad play is that I didn't hit my Q on my flag. Which didn't knock up Vladimir. After that a nice kill on Vladimir and the flash EQ on Cho'Gath. And now I can clear his jungle because I know he's dead. And we have pressure in the mid lane and the bot lane. And that are times to invade. I slow Gragas here, I didn't even know that. He's going for my Bard. Yeah, I have no mana, so I can't really help him. Taking the portal to safety, and now I can farm my Krugs for the first time, I believe. This game, maybe second time.
Shut down.
So Cho'Gath came through the gate as well. At the last second. The same gate I ran through, of the magical journey, I believe it's called. And yeah, he killed Lucian with his ult. Can't really do anything about that if he comes from behind. It's a point and click, so... Was a pretty nice play by the Cho'Gath. He at least shut down our Lucian for a little while. I'm just finally clearing my camps. really need to clear my top side too. I haven't cleared in a while. Normally I'm at least 15 CS above this. So the Vladimir went aggressive again. I thought I could gain up on him with EQ and ult, but he's faster than I am. You can see he's faster. He walks away from me. Seeing if I can do something top. He split up Cho'Gath. I wanted to go for Cho'Gath, but he flashes away. This is a very good time for us to do the Rift Herald. The Rift Herald just got a buff. And it's very good for split pushers at the moment. And we got one, because our cannon is an AD split push cannon. So I'm pinging that he needs to come to Rift Herald. We can do it easily. We know Cho'Gath just flashed, so no stealing problems there. I'm just gonna tank. Need to pull it out so I can stand behind it. Give it a slap in the eye. Another one. So it's pretty easy to do with two people. And if one of them is a bit tanky, I'm gonna give it to Cannon. And when he uses it, I'm gonna go to his lane. Because if you leave the Rift Herald alone, it's very easy to kill. But if your team responds on the Rift Herald, and you go there with 2 or 3 fat people, yeah, you at least get 2-3 towers. So that's my plan now. And I really want to clear a bit here. So Cannon played the Rift Herald. I'm just gonna run up top. Kled is backing. So yeah, that's a free tower for sure. I'm asking my bot to come up, but just for the extra pressure, for the stuns. But he's pressuring mid lane, which isn't bad either. Because now we can just... Damn, look at that damage the Rift Herald did to that tower. It's insane. So I'm ulting Gragas here. I'm standing on top of him so he can't E out. And when he does E, I follow him with my EQ. That's the trick with Gragas. If you just stand on top of him, he can't use his E. It's the same with the Galio E. Look at this damage. Boom. 30%. So I flash over the choppers here. So this was a pretty nice play. The cannon took tower aggro. So I could flash on Jinx and just whack her with my pole. So a very nice play here by us. And this is even cooler. We see him on this pink ward. So we saw the Vladimir run in with Ghost. See you later, dude. He's not gonna find us. And I can take this camp as well. So this is just such a major advantage for us. We were 5,000 gold ahead, I believe, before the Rift Herald. And after it we are 9, almost 10k gold ahead. So we got 4,000 gold from this play. We got 2 kills, 2 towers, and the Rift Herald. So that's a game-winning play there. But like I said earlier, the Syndra will go AFK and lag a lot. So that will equalize the advantage a bit. I'm giving my red to the Lucian, of course. He's very fat. It's very good on me too, but yeah, if I can work well together with my teammates, I like to give them the buffs. So I wanted to save Cannon, but I was too late. Got a change of heart. I'm now gonna play around this Lucian as much as I can. Because the 2 of us can probably kill 3 of them. And if Bard is there, yeah, we can maybe even 3v5. That's how strong we are. Vladimir is the only problem. And the Cho'Gath is annoying too, of course, with his crowd control. Especially the silence is annoying for us. Because almost all our champions are spellcasters. Even Lucian is a spellcaster. Cannon, yeah, the build he's doing, he's not a spellcaster, but The only safe way for a cannon to do damage is with his spells. In a team fight, at least. So I'm running down the river. I think I will push out this wave quickly to get some pressure. Can't really help Lucian anymore anyways, I think. Yeah, he's safe on his own. Now running there. Lucian is still going ham. I get knocked up, knocked back, knocked out. I don't know what that happened there. But I stayed on my place. And I'm just using my ult for the Jinx because I have a lot of CDR. Only 60 seconds cooldown. So if I take the dragon, go back, I have my ult again. But yeah, I didn't need to ult there because Lucian is 6-1. He would have destroyed that Jinx. But yeah, I'm not gonna stand by and do nothing. I'm just gonna dunk her ass again. Yeah, this Jinx is not having a good time. So 30 seconds left on my ult. Taking some mana from the plants. This is a pretty good solution to the Jarvan mana problem. Is the plants. Just take all the plants. You only need mana for one combo most of the time. So if you got 250 mana, something like that, it's good enough. So I should have closed on this Kled earlier. But at least we still get the Bard. It's a 1-for-1 trade, so... Because we have pressure, it's worth for us. But it's a 4v5 now. Dodge the Kled Q. Give him some poke. And here I do something very stupid. I thought I could burst this Vladimir down a bit more. But yeah, not even close. And he did way more damage than I thought he would do. Because the Kled didn't do any damage to me. Only the turret and Vladimir. But that, yeah, almost one-shot me. So my bad. I shouldn't go for a play like that when we are 4v5. And this Jinx comes too close. I almost one-shot her again, but I get smited. And because I get silenced. And because of the silence I can't flash after her. We just go for Gragas because he goes in 1v4. I missed my EQ now, but I still got the slow from my W. And I get knocked up. That knock-up could have... If I didn't get hit by the knock-up, I would have gotten Kled and maybe even Cho'Gath after. But alas. We're just gonna take his camps here again. And push out the top wave. With one smooth motion. Syndra is back, but yeah, she will still lag a lot. So we can't really count on her at this moment. And yeah, I just made a stupid play. It was also a shutdown on me, so they got a lot of gold from that. They're only 7k gold behind now. And that's pretty bad. Kill on Lucian. He shouldn't be up so far alone. He should just take red buff or one of my camps. Wait for the team to be around and then go for it. But yeah, he's playing a bit cocky. And I would probably do that too if I was 8-2, so very understandable. So in my opinion, we should yeah, get a pick and then go for Baron. If you can get a pick on Vladimir and Cho'Gath, that would be ideal. then we have nothing to worry about. But this Vladimir can, wreck us if we do Baron. The Baron is focusing us and Vladimir just gets a fully charged E into our team. It will stop the Baron. I don't have much armor yet. I just got the Dead Man's Plate, so... Now I have some armor, now I can tower dive. So I'm responding to my team. The Vladimir backs off though. Doesn't get hit by my EQ. And yeah, I can't really kill him quickly on my own. I really need Lucian damage for that. So we hear Kled coming in. I'm dodging his ult. I'm walking around. Yeah, there are only 3 of us here. And 4 of them. With 3 tanky characters. Luckily Kled is retreating, so we can go for Gragas. There's a plant here. I do another EQ. I think the problem with these EQs is that I do my E in the wall. And it comes out on the other side. And then I miss my Q. I think that's the problem. So I maybe shouldn't smartcast E or something, but it will slow down my combo. So yeah, we know Cho'Gath just went back. We just killed the Gragas. So that's an easy Baron. Now we can get ready for the Fire Drake. So I'm pinging that. But yeah, my team is not quick enough. And Lucian is going to the top side. But yeah, not a bad idea by the Lucian. He should have kept pushing with the Baron buff. Then we had pressure in the top lane and they should send somebody back. And this way nothing happens. And we are not using our Baron correctly. So I'm pinging mid, I want to team fight. I'm walking behind the ghosts. Going for Kled. I miss it. Poking him a bit. The Lucian is not following, so... I'm kiting back too. We could just chase them forever, because I'm very good at chasing with Dead Man's Plate. There goes our mid laner again. But yeah, the Lucian is playing pretty safe, and he just died one time, I believe, so... Doesn't want to give more control to the enemy, so I can respect that. Taking this camp. Gragas goes ham, so I go ham on Gragas. The ult Vladimir, I think. No. Oh, I missed another EQ, yeah. That was very bad again. Luckily I killed the Vladimir, but yeah, I'm gonna die to Kled. I don't know why that EQ missed, to be honest. In my opinion, it should have hit, and I should have hit the EQ knock-up on Vladimir, and we could have killed him before Lucian died. And then we would have won the entire team fight, so that one missed Q was the problem we lost. But we are still in control of the map. I'm just following the spooky ghosts. Gonna go for the engage right away on Vladimir again. I see an opening to go for Jinx, and I just take her down. Our Syndra dies, but that doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters is our Lucian. I am distracting Gragas, so he should be good here. Dodging the Kled ult. And here getting a 4-man knockups. Look at that shield. It's probably a 1000 shield or something. But yeah, the cannon is still split pushing. I don't know really what he's doing. If he just came from behind and flanked their team, we could have killed them all. But yeah, this cannon likes to split push a lot. He has gotten a lot of turrets, to be honest. EQing in range to get my W slow on the Kled. You don't always need to hit your EQ. It's pretty hard to hit if people can dodge right. You saw it with Vladimir. I only hit Vladimir 2 times in this game. The rest of them they pulled. But yeah, I can slow him too with my Q. The Lucian gets another kill on this Jinx. The Jinx should never be alone. She should always be around Kled or Gragas, just for the peel. But she's never doing that. So we see the Vladimir go ham on the Lucian. I just ult his ass. Now their biggest threat is gone. Their Cho'Gath is gone, so we can end. Just about end it. Putting my flag down for the attack speed. And yeah, they already got the two towers. The 2 Nexus towers. And this is the end of the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll speak to you next time.